nakita natin comment yon. So, pinost ko. Tapos, it gets some disagreement, response, and it's good, right? I mean, not all the time you can be right. Sometimes there are people that will question how you think. And it's good kasi, alam mo, re-evaluate natin yung mga beliefs natin. Alam mo yun, yung parang yung mga traditional beliefs natin na matagal natin pinaniniwalaan. Suddenly, the question, and we start to realize, okay, my point to, this makes sense, and is it really applicable these days, these modern days? So, mga ganon. After nun, yung linya na walang mawawala sa 100 lalaki, mapapansin nyo yung mga pinupost akong tanong. And then, isip ko, ano nga ba yung nire-refer nung old saying na yun, dun sa mawawala? Ano nga bang mawawala sa lalaki? Sabi kasi doon sa walang mawawala sa lalaki. So I asked, ano bang nawawala sa babae? Kasi obviously that's the opposite. So that was the virginity. And maybe, I'm not saying I'm right, kasi wala naman ako nung time na na-invento yun, yung kasabihan na yun. Maybe it was referring to the virginity, the purity. Kasi pag virgin, we perceive it as something pure, right? But that doesn't mean hindi lang porket binigay natin yung katawan natin na wala na yung purity natin. But maybe it was where it comes from, right? For example, ang tubig is pure, malinis, malinaw, right? But the moment you start na nagpapataka ng kape, right? Sabi natin isang butil ng kape, di ba nagkakaroon siya ng shade? So, ngayon, kapag hindi na siya pure, although malinis pa rin siya, technically, makikita mo, pero hindi na siya ganun as pure as before. So, the moment na dumadami na yung patak ng kape, dumadami na yung butil ng kape, it starts to become dark, nagiging itim. Yung mga ganun, muddy. So, maybe, I'm not saying I'm right, not saying na ito yung facts, right? But we don't imagine naman yung mga saying na yan. And then I have the follow-up question, right? Na, just in case, parang ito yung nature ng mga lalaki na pagiging babaero. Pero, nung tinanong ko sa inyo yung, is it possible for a man like me to conquer 100 women kung wala ni isa sa kanila ang mapapapayag ko? Or would say yes to me? Or would allow me to penetrate yung pagkatao niya? The answer is no. Ibig sabihin, if I can't conquer 100 women, kung wala ko, kung hindi ko nagawa yun, sabihin natin na hindi ko napapayag yung 100 women, would you consider me as babaero? Like, ang dami mong niligawan. Imbes na ang dami mong naging ex, ang dami mong niligawan, pero puro basket naman. Hindi matatawag na babaero yan. Tama? Ganun yung tingin ko. Sa 100 babae niligawan ko, puro basket, hindi niya ako matatawag na babaero. Now, pinabasa kasi ako dito. Comment ko nung isa, meron siyang sinabi doon. And it really like, is this really a thing? Hindi ako against dun sa mga sinasabi niya. It's just like, it makes me think na, okay, if this is how she thinks, I can transfer that kind of thinking sa anak ko. Na, personally, lalaki ako. So, babae siya. We have different perspective, different beliefs. So, para sa akin, sabi niya dun sa comment, para ang dating, if you're a woman, hindi ikakabawas ng worth mo if you had sex with a man. And yes, I agree with that. If that's true, perfectly fine. If you had sex with the man you married, your husband, kahit 1,000 times, kahit 1 million times, it doesn't lose your worth or value sa sarili, right? But if you try to do that, I had sex with yung may nakilala ko dyan sa kanto, pumasok ako sa opisina, may ka-work ako, trip ko siya, trip niya ako, nakipag-jerjer ako, pumunta ako ng bar, nakita ko siya, nakita niya ako, we agree both, we had jerjer, trip niya ako, one night stand, and then goes on and goes on and goes on. Na, sabi natin hanggang naka-100 akong lalaki, right? Personally, I don't feel na walang pagbabago sa work mo. Kung ako yung titingin sa'yo, like, I saw you as a friend, and nakita kita na you had a husband, siya lang yung lalaki sa buhay. And then, suddenly, I saw you na kung sino-sino na yung lalaki. I think the value, yung worth mo sa paningin ko would change. Maybe it's personal na hindi magbabago yung worth mo sa sarili mo, but let's be real here. If I ask you, like for example, meron kang 2 anak, babae at lalaki, and they both have sex with 100 people, do you honestly feel na parehas yung tingin mo sa kanila? Para sa akin, it's different. So, the main thing na iniisip ko is how can we stop yung babaero? madami kasing babaero. Pero recently, may comments si Athena, sabi niya, and it's an old saying again, walang manloloko kung walang magpapaloko. And at the core, kung titignan natin na maigi yun, walang manloloko kung walang magpapaloko. Walang manloloko kung wala akong manloloko. So, ibig sabihin, the last decision for it to work is sa babae. Because as a man, I will do everything. I will say everything. At lahat ng resources ko gagamitin ko just to conquer you. And last say, kung hahayaan mo ako, kung papayagan mo ako, pero kung hindi, if you reject me, it's not. Ibig sabihin, if we can elevate the standards of young generations now, yung mga babae ngayon, to actually maintain yung dignidad mo, hindi na ka makikiapid, of course, unless you're husband and wife. Parang ganon. Maybe lang. Maybe lang. Na if you can raise the standards ng mga young women now, maybe mababawasan yung mga babaero, and mababawasan yung mga single mom. Like, meron pa rin naman, di ba? Meron pa rin naman talaga na they hold on to that values. Sarah Geronimo. So, meron pa rin naman. But if we can raise the standard to like Sarah Jimbo, you don't need to be Sarah Jimbo. Pero kung kaya natin i-raise yung standard ng babae, but how can we raise that standard? Kung tayo mismo as a parent, we believe na walang mawawala sa atin if we had sex with men. And if we keep doing that, kung iisipin natin as a parent, kung mababasa ng mga kabataan na gano'n, ay wala naman pala mawawala sa atin, may value. This is not you to disempower yung sarili nyo, that pagka naibigay nyo na, wala na kayong worth. No. I mean, okay, kahit sabihin natin, feeling mo sa sarili mo, you're 100 times worth. But if you put yourself in a situation na, alam mo yun, na parang hindi na mabalyo yung worth mo, do you feel still worth? No. I mean, depende pa rin sa titingin mo. Sabi nga nila, diba, it's like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang yung sarili mo. You also think, like, gusto kasi natin ng mga katotohanan, but we hardly handle it. Pero, the question lies dun sa, when yung son and daughter mo, they got slept with 100 people, would you feel the same? Iba yung perception, magkaiba, it's different rules, different game, na pag lalaki is 100, yung pass. Kasi kung gano'n ang nangyayari, would you be proud? Sabihin natin, may manliligaw ka, would you be proud that I have 100x kung babae ka? Would you be proud na sabihin sa kanya na meron akong 100x? I don't know. Would you be proud? Sabihin natin, may manliligaw ka, would you be proud that I have 100x kung babae ka? Sabihin natin na gusto mo maging honest sa kanya. Siya na yung pinaka-green flag mo. May stable job, mabait, nice, sinatrato ka ng karespeto. Alam mo yun, yung iniingatan ka na para kang babasaging figurine, like that. And then, after she made you feel na parang hindi na mahawakan, hindi niya mahawakan yung kamay mo, hindi niya mahawakan yung buhok mo, she really see you as very fragile na babae. And then darating kayo sa part na kailangan mo nang maging honest sa kanya, to level up yung relationship mo. Would you be comfortable na sabihin sa kanya, okay, maybe I have to rephrase this. Which one yung mas proud kang sabihin sa kanya? Would you be proud na sabihin sa kanya na I had slept with 100 different men? Meron akong 100x at lahat yun ay nangyari. Or, would you be proud na sabihin sa kanya na meron akong 100 na manliligaw, but none of them won my heart. Walang nakuha sa akin. Alam mo, alin dun sa dalawa that will make you feel proud saying sa buong mundo as a woman, yung parang Instagrammable na story mo, na yung proud na pwede mo i-Instagram story every single day. Alin doon? Yung ikaw na meron kang 100x and you all have slept with them, or ikaw na meron kang 100 manliligaw and none of them conquers you as a woman. If you think about this, the goal of me saying all this is because there are kids watching us. Binabasa nila yung mga comments natin, binabasa nila yung mga story nyo, binabasa nila yung mga advice nyo, yung mga rant nyo, and imagine, like, your children, one day, mababasa nyo yung mga comment ko, yung mga advice ko, yung mga stories ko. Let me know kung alin dun sa dalawa yung mas makaka-proud sa'yo.